Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the Muslim Gamers Podcast. At the risk of sounding like a broken record, it has been a while since our last episode. This is what happens when you become working adults with families. We have to focus on our priorities, but don't worry. We haven't forgotten about the 40 viewers and the 7 listeners that we get. I'm just kidding. We don't do this for the numbers. We're just doing this for fun. So let's have some fun with my co-hosts, Abdul and Mohammad. Assalamu alaikum, guys.
Walaikum assalam.
How are y'all doing? You all, yeah, we all look tired.
Alhamdulillah, we look dead.
Yep.
Alhamdulillah.
Nice. Let's do it. Yeah, dad life, family life, working life. Yeah. So in that life, actually, you know what, before we get started with the episode, I thought we would do this while we're recording because I didn't talk to you guys about this before we started. I saw this one random clip on Instagram of a podcast where while they were recording, they had random Michael Jackson noises playing in the background, but it would play at random times.
Okay.
So it could play at any time, and it just it could be like they're in the middle of a serious conversation. Someone could be saying, "Oh yeah, so my uncle's been really sick," and it go hee hee. So I thought, hey, why don't we adopt that idea just to make things a little whimsical? So let me go ahead and share my screen to show you guys the options that I have.
Oh no.
You weren't typing up any notes.
I was typing up notes, but I did this
You
first.
were.
1 hour of silence occasionally broken by Mario.
So that's option number 1.
Okay.
And then option number 2 is a classic. 1 hour of silence occasionally broken up by
Okay.
Michael Jackson sounds.
Okay.
And then option number 3, 1 hour of silence
Oh.
interrupted
No.
by Peter Griffin sounds.
No.
That
no,
can
Not Peter
that's
Griffin?
like a
That can die.
roulette. Yeah, that's a roulette.
Yeah, because you never know what it could be.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I would say
So-
Mario.
Mario?
This is Mario. Yeah.
Yeah, since
Yeah.
it's a gaming related podcast.
Wow.
Okay.
Someone really uploaded an hour video, edit this. What am I doing?
How did Nintendo not copy strike that? Is what I want to know.
There's a lot of silence in between.
Oh, wait, hold on. No, I goes. Okay, there we go. I had to make sure I have share system audio turned on because otherwise this would be pointless.
The stream might get striked the recording might get striked because the Nintendo Ninjas.
Wait, did you guys hear the wow or no?
Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
it.
it's kind of faint.
Oh, because it's coming from my TV speak or my monitor speakers.
Oh.
All right, I guess we're not doing that then. It'll take me more time to figure that out.
But I like the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should
Okay.
do it
Forever.
every episode and not tell us what it is.
Okay. Yeah. There
So
we
first
go.
one
That'd be
we
That's
do
great.
great.
Mario.
Yeah.
Next one just surprise us and see how
Okay.
it does.
Yeah.
Okay,
not Peter
all right.
That's a
Griffin.
good idea.
All right, we'll stick with that then. So listeners, viewers, if you want to see that, you got to make sure to tune into the next one too. But let's get into this episode. We're all tired. We're all gassed out. But in the midst of being gassed out, we play some games. So why don't we talk about some of those games that we've been playing? So, you know what, Mohammad, do you have a big one to share that I actually kind of want to hear about a little bit, or do I
Sure.
want to hear about it?
Okay, so I'll leave that one to last. So revisiting The Witcher, I've talked about it. That's one of those games I don't want to end, so I'm trying to finish it. Cool demo I played called Driftline Peaks. Go ahead.
One sec. So for Witcher, when you say you're trying to finish it, are you trying to
story.
beat the main campaign first and then go for the expansions, or
The main campaign and continue the expansions.
okay? Because once the main campaign ends, don't
I can technically start because I've leveled up so much
Mhm.
and not done the main story. I can jump into the DLC right now.
Yeah, because that's what I did.
That's what
Just-
happened. Yeah. So I'm like, let me finish the main quest, then jump into the DLC.
Okay. All right. So go ahead. You're talking
Trying
about a
to
cool
be
demo.
patient. Yeah, cool demo. If you're into old school racing games, especially drifting, if you watched Initial D, PS1, PS2 graphics from like the arcades as well, it's called Driftline Peaks. Very fun demo. Game's coming out. If you like Twisted Metal, this game's actually released called Fumes. It's even co-op as well. That was a lot of fun. You build like your car and you in an open world and like pixel graphics. You can play with friends, like a bunch of like missions you can do open world. Tried out the game called The Mound, co-op game as well. Psychological like extraction, like mission based stuff. It's pretty fun, especially the setting. But the biggest one that we're going to talk about with Faraj is Halo Campaign Evolved. Got the collector's edition. Yeah. Should I talk about my thoughts now or save it till later in the episode?
What did you get it on for Xbox? I'm guessing, or
PC.
PC? Okay.
I did
So it
pick
came
up a
with the Steam
PS5
code.
copy because of the weird anomaly of Halo being on PlayStation. I got it for the collector's aspect, but I played on PC.
Okay. Oh, so you have the PS5 version.
I just haven't opened it.
You just haven't opened it.
Keep
Okay.
it sealed because physical
Okay.
games are dying.
Right. Oh, so you're
Yeah.
keeping it sealed.
Yeah.
So any chance of you borrowing it to any one of our co-hosts here is
Keep this sealed.
Yeah,
probably
no, that's
not.
okay.
it's not happening.
I figured I'd try. It's okay. Keep going. Keep going.
It's a fun game. I can go into deep dive right now or save it. Your choice.
Go for it.
Yeah,
Okay,
go for it. Go for it.
so I know a lot of people are talking flack. I just think the trend of gaming is to like nitpick and try to over dissect every single thing. Yes, there are issues with it. Yes, it doesn't feel 100% the same. The biggest thing I did notice, I mean, other than typical performance or random bugs that they fix over time, even the game is easier than I remember. So for some reason, this game feels easier, like even on normal and legendary. Like the flood look amazing, but they don't feel like when I first played Halo, and every time I used to play Halo, how difficult the flood was to get through. I feel like they should really update the AI to make it more difficult. I understand they're trying to cater to a new audience, but I feel like even on Legendary, people complain that it's. I played on Legendary with friends. I didn't finish it, but it's difficult, but it doesn't feel like like overall in general, every level is not as difficult as it was. The the graphics are great, which is fine. Yeah, the sprinting is weird, but you get used to it. Maybe it's just a little sometimes like you just feel like you're blasting through the level. I'm not sure if it's the AI is too easy or because I played with 3 people. Usually I've only played
The
that
health
game by
packs
myself.
too, right? So that was a huge change.
Yeah, there was no health packs throughout the mission or throughout the game. We're collecting all the skulls right now. Yeah, I feel like it would have been awesome if they did do a multiplayer, but my theory is that they're going to be announcing that in December during Halo Fan Fest. That's my theory.
I've heard a lot about the complaints on it being way too easy.
Yeah.
And then also scoping in on the rifle, that completely changed like the dynamics of it. Made it way too overpowered. The assault rifle, you can scope in on it now.
Oh yeah, every weapon you can pretty much zoom in.
Yeah.
Well,
but the thing
I
is,
don't mind that about the assault rifle. Not that I've tried it, because I always felt like the assault rifle just felt more like an SMG than a rifle because of how inaccurate it felt.
For me, those type of things don't like really break it for me compared to the difficulty.
I think because it adds to it, right? It's like it's like layers of added like ease to the game that compounds to like, hey, this game is a lot easier now.
They were trying to modernize it. I think, I think, but the thing is, even when you zoom in it doesn't really, for me, it didn't feel like it was helping. Like, I'm like, oh, this is not a long range. I'm going to get a long range weapon. I'll get a battle rifle or a sniper or something. Sometimes the AI is kind of dumb, a little too dumb. I didn't experience any game breaking like stuff with like characters or AI, like anything, like just the AI is not like Sergeant Johnson is not moving or anything. I didn't experience any of that. The bonus missions, that was kind of interesting.
I heard they were horrible.
Dude, yeah, that character, horribly written.
Horrible.
I'm not going to go too deep, but you could already tell like it was forced. So I'm going to say that. Someone probably make a TikTok
just
about
say
it
what you're thinking. Don't worry about getting canceled.
Yeah, dude, I probably already got canceled once in 1 year, but
I think
canceled again. But it's like it's like definitely DEI like plug. Like the thing is like, okay, fine, you want to have this woman, but like it's just so overly trying hard to show up Master Chief, bro. Like I tried to kill her. Like I was like, dude, shut up. Like this is dumb. Like this, your voice lines in your story is so irrelevant. No one cares. It's like it was more about her than it was Sergeant Johnson and Master Chief on an adventure.
Yeah.
The space mission was cool. The battles, very arcadey. It's not going to be super difficult because it's Halo. It's like it's not going to be Star Citizen Space Sim, but it was nice that they added that. It was kind of an extra layer. It was kind of cool. But yeah, I kind of hope that they continue, but not just get lazy, because we do need a new iteration of Halo. We do need a multiplayer. I'm just afraid if they redo certain other games that it would ruin the storyline, like Halo 2, Halo 3, and Reach. I think they should just retcon 4 and 5 and just continue from 3.
That that would
Ooh,
be bold, but I
but
don't think
so
I don't see
my
them
take
doing
was
that.
it on. I haven't played it, but from what I've heard about the terribleness of the bonus
Bonus missions?
missions, is like, okay, these are the people that would potentially direct the next
Yep.
Halo, and it does not bring good faith to where they would take
I don't
it.
know.
You know,
But the thing is, that's like the rule now being across almost every studio. That's the problem. I don't know if it's like effortless story writing, like no effort, and they're bringing Joe Schmo off the street. Like you and I can go write a better Halo story than that. I don't know who they're bringing.
I don't know. I really don't know.
It just was. I just felt like it wasn't it didn't meet the hype and expectation that they said it was going to be. Like, just didn't do anything. There's just more levels to play.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Yep.
Yep.
It's sad that we're all three of us are like meh and sad about the new Halo game that came out, which is
I'm
I
not
don't know if I even want to
sad.
call it new.
I
We
was like,
sound sad is what I'm saying. We're all like, and it's not just the tiredness.
I like the idea of like modernizing those games, even though this one already had a remake.
Yeah, they already had a.
And here's the thing with like these fan bases, you're not gonna please anyone, so you're always gonna hear something negative in the pick. It was, I think, a good first step. Some mishaps, but the problem is Xbox. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what Halo. I don't think
Xbox knows what they're doing either.
Yeah, they're just banking on old content that was already established. That's all. Yep.
Not our previous episode, but the episode before that is titled "Microsoft Might Be Turning Things Around." I feel like just scratching all that and just saying never mind.
We had hope. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one. I think the only company holding it down is Nintendo until
weirdly.
Yeah. They're gonna. Their time will come. They're on their way. It's just because they actually put effort into their games, the creativity. They don't. They take care of their employees in order to keep the team
Except
together.
For the Pokemon franchise, they're just like, screw you guys.
Exactly.
Hey bro, they released that other game, Beast and Reincarnation.
Which was also
capable,
not great.
But they're capable
of doing not great things.
Of putting out mediocre games.
What if some people from the Pokemon team were like, we're sick and tired of this. We're going to create A-lists online and do the recomp ourselves. And just acted like it was just some random guys that did it.
That would be hilarious.
I think that's tinfoil hat. I don't know.
Is that's your tinfoil hat theory of that's actually what happened?
Yeah, but like this, our job's boring. We want to do something. Let's do it and force Nintendo's hand. I'm just joking, bro.
Yeah.
No, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of Nintendo and Pokemon.
Yeah, before we get into that, I actually have a few questions for Abdul about Halo. Have you tried out the third-person skull or third-person mode? Because that's
I haven't played the new Halo. I've just been hearing a lot about it. I heard a lot of reviews. But
sorry, did I say question was for Abdul? I meant for Mohammad.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah.
No, I have not. So my goal is to collect all the skulls and turn them all on, and just wreak havoc.
Okay. They haven't done that one.
Nope.
And the difficulty scales in co-op, right? Like the more people you have, the more difficult the game gets. Or
I don't know. I don't know, but I did play a little bit on my own. But it just doesn't feel like it could be way better. Like I feel like if that was established, the difficulty overall was much better, especially with the flood. I don't think it would get as much scrutiny. I think it would just be nitpicking at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my take.
All right,
I say it's a good solid 8 game for a Halo fan. 7 if you're not a fan.
8's not bad.
Yeah, like it's not bad. You'll still have fun. You'll still have fun as a Halo fan. You're not gonna be like, oh, this is horrible and this is not Halo 3, Halo 2 feel, but It's something. At least it's something.
I just can't justify even spending $50
I
on
can.
that. You can?
Yeah, I had
Okay.
fun. I have a like my attachment, especially to the first one, is so much.
Mm-hmm. Oh, me too.
Yeah, so like for
Mhm.
me, I'm like, as long as you're within a certain realm of, or certain like percentage of error, I'll accept it.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just a fanboy.
Okay, let me ask you this though. Forget about price.
Mhm.
If someone only had enough money to buy, and we're just talking about
Sure,
the quality of the game,
sure.
we're not talking about how much content comes with it. So maybe we don't have to talk about the Master Chief Collection as a whole. Let's say
Okay.
if they could only buy the Halo 1 portion of Master Chief Collection or Combat Evolved, someone who's never played any Halo game before, what would you tell them to buy?
Master Chief
Oh, I would tell
Collection,
you the Master, because
100%.
that's the first
No, no,
one.
no. I'm talking about just only the Halo
Yeah.
1
Yes,
portion
I would
of
tell
Master Chief
you
Collection.
that one only, because not only you get the original, you get the CE version, the anniversary version of that. And to me, if you've never played, you should play that first.
Okay.
Only because if like I'm the type of person that like I'm right now playing Ocarina of Time on an M64. We'll get into that later. Yes, I can play an emulator with better graphics, but I want to play with the jarring aspect of it because I want to appreciate the way they built it, the way that for that time, right? So when I go experience Ocarina of Time, the remake, I could see the full picture, right? That's how I take on, because gaming is art. It's like it's that's how I take it. Now, a lot of people, hey, I don't care. I don't want to play this game twice, but I don't want to play an old game. I will tell you, just play this one then. Like
Play
if
the
you
Combat
really,
Evolved?
yeah, just campaign evolved.
Oh, Combat Evolved, yeah.
Yeah, like get
Horrible.
bonus
I
missions.
still stand by the fact that it's a horrible name, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird name. You could say the anniversary edition is good too, because like the Master Chief you can flip between in game, which is cool. But even if that's too dated for you, I'll tell you just get this one. You know, but it depends on the person. But I would say the other one because it's like the original. You know, that's why.
Yeah. So Abdul, I didn't mean to interrupt you when you were going into
No, you're
speaking of
fine.
Pokemon.
Yeah, speaking of Pokemon, the better Pokemon game has reached 1.0, Palworld. That's what I've been playing.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna get into
You'll
the
get
Gen 1
sued, bro.
recomp.
Oh no,
You're gonna get sued.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, you'll win.
No, yeah, I win. Let's go. We have precedent. Dude, Palworld's amazing. I'm addicted to it. I'm gonna be pretty bold here and say I think it's one of the best survival crafting games that I've played ever.
Better than No Man's Sky?
Better.
Ever better than Rust? Better than Minecraft, bro? Fortnite? I'm just kidding. No. I'm being
Fortnite, no.
I'm joking.
So Minecraft is so fundamentally different. I think enough. I think this would be like more of like a Valheim. No Man's Sky would be another one. I think No Man's Sky is still a little bit different, but it's like different. Yeah, it's very different. It's different enough. But I'm talking about like Valheim or like Rust or Ark or
V-Rising.
V-Rising is a little bit different, but
yeah, a little
similar concept. It's I think the game pace is really good. The mid game grind is pretty terrible. They're fixing that. They actually just released a patch for it, but
they did. Okay.
PAL collecting is awesome. The mechanics are great. It's
I like
very
putting them to work.
well. Huh? Yeah,
I like putting them to work. The pals.
You can do more than just pals if you want to capture some humans. Make a slave camp.
I haven't gotten that far.
You can. It's. I think it's a great survival game. If you like also the aspect of like collecting creatures and breeding and fighting with them, they'll also do very well and scratch that itch as well. So, and you can play the entire thing with friends. I've been playing it solo. My little brother's been playing it with friends, and he's enjoyed it a lot. I don't have friends to play with yet. Hint, hint. But Yeah, if you want to spin up a server, I'm down.
Yeah,
But it's
I
been
thought
it's,
you guys were
it's-
just voices online that I talked to. I don't know. We're real people.
yeah. Don't
maybe,
have friends.
maybe,
I'm lonely. No, I'm just
Just
kidding.
Discord
maybe
voices. That's what they
maybe
call
we
them.
are just AI.
This
No, it's
Discord
it's a really great
voices.
game. I think it's the balance is good. The mechanics are great. It's a lot of fun. I think they've done a really good job at balancing like the one more thing that you need to do.
Mhm.
That you can
Mm.
really get lost
Mhm.
and like, oh, okay, I did this. Now I need to do this. Oh, it's like, okay, I need to do this thing now. Like it just keeps rolling. Like, there's never a time where you're just like, okay, I'm bored. I don't have anything to do.
Mhm.
Question for you:
Mhm.
Have you played Enshrouded?
I have not played Enshrouded.
Okay,
That's
so
the one
I
game
played it when it first came out. Then I played it one of the major updates. It was interesting. So I didn't play it enough to. I was just curious. Like, have you played that? Because those two kind of came out within a year of each other. I believe,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
8 months or something. So
Mhm.
I think I remember Enshrouded 2 got overshadowed. I think by Palworld or some other game too. That like it gets random like jumps of player interest with the big update. It just got overshadowed. I forgot about which game. But yeah, I was just curious.
Enshrouded is the one with the fog, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the
interesting
Blue
concept. I
Fog.
like it.
Interesting
Yeah, it's
concept.
fantasy based.
Yeah, I want to play it. When I first like saw it, I was like, I want to let it bake for a little bit before I get into it.
Apparently, they made big strides.
But yeah, it's one of the games I'll probably get to eventually, or maybe wait
in
till 1.0
retirement
at
or
this point.
something.
In
Retirement.
retirement, I'll wait for it to get 1.0.
We don't do 401ks here. We do backlog retirement plans. That's what we call them.
There we go.
But yeah, no, Palworld is great. I recommend it to anybody that likes survival craft or creature collection and just battling or building bases. Base building is actually also really fun. It's
Yeah.
not annoying. Like a lot of survival
Yeah,
craft games, base building is annoying. This one's it's pretty sweet.
because you put the slaves to work.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not as fun. The
Exposed.
base building is not as great for me as Valheim. Then again, it's my personal opinion. Just because I felt
Wait,
like
have you played 1.0?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
Valheim's audio and music,
Yeah, Valheim's audio.
the
is very
art,
great.
yeah, I think is
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was a good or a bad.
Oh, like it was good. Like it's just
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
that's
It's
the
good.
setting. Yeah, sorry,
No,
sorry.
me and a friend of mine, Amin, yeah, he was actually on an episode, the addiction episode. When we started playing that game, I had a dedicated server just for our game,
That's nice.
and man, we have been up until Fudger playing that game. This is before he had kids.
Was this
So-
before or after the addiction episode?
This is way before the addiction episode.
Okay, I think that. So I'm assuming you guys did that one after. I'm just kidding.
Way after, yeah. Yeah, he's gotten a lot busier after he had kids, but man, yeah, Valheim is just a
It's
vibe.
good, yeah.
Yeah, and it's still in, like, they're still coming out with content for it.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm gonna wait for Valheim to get 1.0 now before I dive back in. I played a lot of it. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Now I want to wait for it to get 1.0,
Yeah.
and then I'll dive in.
Someone's
Yeah,
even
no.
building like a single player story mode in it as a mod. I don't know if you guys heard about that. It was a couple years ago.
I
but
think
don't
I
know if it
saw
fully-
something about that.
I don't know if
yeah.
it fully released yet or not, but that, yeah,
Mhm.
game is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they have had a lot of different sliders, even with Palworld as well. Different difficulty sliders for different things where you collect more resources. Like it just multiplies that, and yeah, it's great. I wish I had more time to get back into games to play that because my kids love watching me play Palworld.
Bro, neglect everything. Do what the kids want. What are you talking about?
Wait, your kids let you play peacefully? Because my kids will be like, I want the controller. Get
Bro,
the heck
I
out.
haven't even
No.
tested
They're
it.
yeah. No,
with mine.
thankfully, I've trained them enough to where they watch me play, but they don't leave me alone. They ask me a lot of questions. Daddy, what does that thing do? Oh, Daddy, what's that thing for? Daddy, what are you doing now?
This is why
Daddy,
they need
what color are you
strategy
gonna make it?
guides.
Oh, can you make that a blue color? Oh,
That's why
Daddy,
they
can
need-
you use that, pal?
Yeah, and it's like, oh, jump in the water. Go
You know,
here. Or climb that
like,
mountain. Like,
I've never played Minecraft. I want to because I don't think it's the kid stuff that people think it is. I'm hoping
it's not.
that it's
No
not.
way.
Like I watch people play. It looks like a lot of fun.
Mhm.
It is. If you've
And I
never
just
played,
can't
did you ever play
wait.
Minecraft?
I've never played it because I never had someone to play with.
Yo, let's go. I'll spin up a
I'm
server.
down. I'm down.
Okay.
And I want to play those type of games with my son when he grows up. You know, like show him Halo, play with him, like do a whole server. Because I've seen the stuff that like dads do with those type of games with their kids. Just like
Oh, dude,
wholesome.
I
Like, it's
got
just
that ready.
fun.
I'm
Yeah.
just waiting for my kid to get a little bit older.
I know. That's how I'm like, you freaking grow up, dude. Hurry up. Like,
No, I didn't spin a server, but I did get 2 copies of Minecraft on Switch to play with my son. So
nice.
we've had some fun with that.
Yeah,
Did I tell you
stuff like
guys
that,
how
like,
because I think the first game we played together was Smash, and that was
nice.
yeah, because
So what?
yeah, go ahead.
I mean, we're tangenting off to like kids and
That's
video
fine.
games, which is fine.
It's been a long time since we hung out.
I've been
bro. It's
thinking a
fun.
lot about like how do I introduce my son to video games, right? And what's his first video game going to be? And I go back and I keep going back to like the original Nintendo, like Mario Bros. Games, just like like really like a old Zelda, old like 2D Mario, just going through. Like that's what I'm leaning towards as his like first. You got to play this solo and you got to beat it.
What about
do you-
Asteroids? Or Galactica or Space Invaders?
Yeah,
Batman.
I
Go
thought
that
about
far,
Space
too.
Invaders as well. I also thought about Tetris. I was like, oh, Tetris
Tetris
might
too,
be
yeah.
also
Tetris is great.
a
Yeah,
good one.
Snake. Give him a Nokia phone. And just put Snake.
Just
Like,
gonna put Snake on there and be like, hey,
dude, you
beat this.
know, like, this is a new handheld, guys. Nokia 9000.
so well, I didn't hear your question.
But yeah.
Earlier, like
I mean, so my question was like, have you guys thought about this, and what games have you thought about as your first like kids like solo game? Like this is not, you're not playing with him, you're not like coaching him
So
through. Like
you
you're
want
like,
to watch
hey,
him play?
I'll watch him play,
That's
but
what I'm
like
saying.
you got to
wanna-
play the whole.
Yeah,
you gotta
you
play
play.
through the whole
He
thing.
plays it, and you just sit there with him, watch him
Yep.
play his first game.
Yeah,
I want to hear what Mohammad has to say first before I talk about my experience with it.
Mine is probably not the right path, but
But I still want
Fortnite.
to hear it.
hell, dude, what?
I knew it was
No.
not going to be that bad as Fortnite. But
No,
yeah.
for me it's different because it's like I've played games growing up, but my first ever real game that I owned was Mario 64. Now that skips a bunch of other stuff and it would be hard to go back, but only because I have a sentimental connection to that game. With my dad, he bought us, that was my first console I ever owned. And he played that game more than I did. And I didn't beat his save file till COVID. Like,
Wow.
I don't know how many years, that's like 10 years after he passed. He just couldn't figure out the last star. So I finished it in COVID randomly. I was like, let me just fire this up. This is pre like video scalers from like component to HDMI converters and scalers and everything. So I got some random crappy one off Amazon, fired it up and figured it out. Which one he needed he couldn't find. I remembered all the memories started jogging back. He couldn't find the last red coin on the final Bowser mission. It was the one by the bridge. So he would get all 7, couldn't find the 8. There was like no game facts. Like he didn't know about game facts or strategy, none of that stuff. So I finished. So for me, it would be that. It's not the correct order, not probably the most ideal. I just do it because I want that core memory to like
no, that's
for myself, you know.
That's perfectly acceptable.
But honestly, I would probably say some kind of like SNES like Mario game. That's for me.
Mario World.
And that it would be that, like, you know, or Yoshi's Island or something like that. To me, that would be like the more ideal.
Yeah, Mario World is actually, I think, probably the better of the 2D pre Wii. Actually, yeah, I guess pre Wii 2D Mario game. So definitely, I think that would be a good choice to go with.
Or just Elden Ring, just punish the kid.
I mean, sure. Yeah.
He'd be like,
no,
I
Dark
hate
Souls
this.
3, dude. Dark
Never-
Souls 3 or something. Here's
never
your
play
first
video
game.
games ever again.
Have you seen that meme? People
Or haven't
ask,
played
like,
getting over it.
would you? Was it something? Would you rather this or wait or stay in prison till your mom beat Elden Ring or something like that? Like, have you seen that meme? Like,
I've seen that one.
yeah. What would yours be, Fetish?
So mine, I've already been through the experience because my son is 8 years old now.
So
and I'm 100% throwing my wife under the bus as I'm talking about my experience. Because what happened was I wanted to delay as much as possible with my son getting started with any video games until I had it somewhat figured out of like, what is he going to start with? My wife at that time was only comfortable playing on the Wii. We have a Wii. and she loved playing Wii Sports. And she's like, you know what? I want to play this with my son. So she teaches him how to play it too. And it's very simple. You're just literally
It's not a
whacking
game,
the
dude.
thing to play tennis. But here's the thing, though. He figured out as he got older of how to make it into a game. And he was playing solo because they have all these like training modes and all these different things. So he got really into it. So this was before I could even like I didn't really have the only thing I could control was the amount of time he spent on that. And even then it got kind of dicey where he would run out of his time and throw his tantrum, which yeah, I'm sure whoever the parents are listening to this have been through that themselves. And then he also was allowed to play this game on the iPad, which I wouldn't really call it a game. I don't even know what you do in it, but it's from this thing called Class Dojo, which my wife is a teacher, and like Class
sounds
Dojo is like this
familiar.
program
Yeah,
that
it's
she
like
uses
a
for school.
learning
Yeah.
program. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. And it's a game where you can dress up your character and move around like it's some sort of I don't know if it's a 3D platformer or a Minecraft clone or whatever it is, but whenever he played it would never save his progress. So anytime he was done playing, he had to start all over again. And this was around the time when he was maybe 5, I want to say. And I felt bad that that's the type of game that he had to play. And I was like, you know what? Let him get him into a better gaming experience. So I had him start out with, and this definitely is not the best game to start with, Mario Odyssey on the Switch.
Dang.
That's not a bad game. It's a
Yeah.
good game.
Because
I mean,
it
it's
has
pretty
game.
advanced. I'd say.
but it has
Yeah.
a kid mode in there where you start out with six hearts, and if you stand still and you're
They
down
have
to
a
your
kid
last
mode?
heart, yeah, kid mode or friendly mode or whatever it's called,
Huh.
or easy
didn't know
mode,
that.
yeah. So yeah, you get more lives. There's an arrow pointing you to where you're supposed to go. And there were some parts where I would step in and help him if he was having too much trouble. But sometimes he's literally just standing there with the Joy-Cons, just throwing it, just seeing Mario throw his hat and just having fun with that, you know? So
Yeah.
it was like, that's a core memory for me, just seeing him having fun with that and laughing with that. So that was nice for me to experience. And now over time he graduated to other games, like he started playing Smash a little bit more. He's
Okay.
actually gotten kind of good to where I actually have to try when I'm playing with him.
That's your retirement plan.
Yeah, so so he was Smash, and then for his 7th birthday we got him Minecraft, and
Nice.
he was really getting into that. He actually did I think it was creative mode. He got all the way till the Ender Dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, on his own, and then one of his friends came over and they were doing that same thing too. What else did he play on the Switch? He tried it a couple of other games, but now he's mostly spending his time on this guy here,
Ooh.
on the Embernick.
Oh my
Nice.
god. Let's
Yeah,
go.
so he has he I don't know if he's really tried much of the 2D games like the Marios and all of that, but since this can do up to PS1, lately his poison of choice is Tony Hawk.
This is a culture
Yo.
child, bro.
Nice.
I tried with him, you know.
Tony,
I tried my
dude.
best. He did get into a little bit of Pokemon on that thing. So, and he has this like huge and like hardcover encyclopedia, which is basically a book version of the Pokédex. Sometimes
That's
I
sick.
use that when I'm like, oh, I don't know this Pokemon, let me figure out its weakness or whatever. So sometimes he gets into that, but I think he needs more because I only let him play for a max of 30 minutes a day if he is even at all good for the day. So I think it's going to be some time before he actually gets into Pokemon.
Nice.
Before I let him have more screen time on that thing.
He has had a good variety.
Alhamdulillah.
Like he has
alhamdulillah.
tasted a lot of different things. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I wouldn't say my path is definitely the path to follow, but this is just what I did.
Pretty solid.
Yeah. Cool. So wait, Abdul, were you done talking about the games you play? Because you only went into Palworld.
That's literally all I've been playing. This is the only thing I've been playing.
Okay, so let me talk about a couple of games I've been playing. Let me start with the two not as great ones. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which everyone's been talking about the Odyssey movie. Wait, why did you pause?
No, I
With
was
your
wanting to
drink.
see what you were gonna say.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
He's like, wait, I
mean,
can't
it's a
be
game I've
drinking
played-
while
Yeah,
he says this.
Yeah, it's just a good it's almost a good enough turn off your brain game for me, where I could just have a show playing in the background and as I'm playing this game. So yeah, it's the RPG aspects are fun. I never beat the story before, so I just restarted the game recently and just playing through it just to experience the story and the side quests. And
It's just so long. It's
it
just
is.
so drawn
See, the
out.
thing is, I'm having more fun with it than I did with Assassin's Creed Origins.
Really,
like
I
that one.
loved Origins.
I
I
think
thought
because
Odyssey was terrible.
I didn't try
Really?
Odyssey because
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't play it. Because I had just finished Origins. I finished it late. And I was like, dude, I don't want to play another one. And I saw it was way bigger.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll play it later. And then Valhalla came out. I was like, I'll play that one. I literally started it, went to the intro. I was like, I'm not going to do all this. So I just shut it off.
It was so I played Valhalla a little bit as well, not recently, but a while ago, and that felt way more bloated than Odyssey. I feel like Odyssey is the perfect mix.
They're two separate teams. So the
Okay, that makes
Origins
sense,
and
yeah.
Valhalla are the same team.
Mhm.
Odyssey's it's separate, but they all fed off each other. The
Yeah.
Odyssey team was like the golden team, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, and I don't know. Maybe it's just I just have a bias towards the Greek mythology stuff or the Greek setting, so
Mhm.
kind of do enjoy that.
Hating on the
finally got-
Egyptians.
We're talking about the
Like, you're
we're
going
talking
for the
about
white people history.
This is the only weirdest part of the Origins, okay? You're on a pyramid, and then all of a sudden, a Final Fantasy sword
Yes,
weapon
thank you.
flies out of the. I was like, I don't understand this, but I'll let it pass because it's not main story. But what the hell? Like, it didn't make any sense. And then, like, I'll only say the origin story was very trash.
Mhm.
Just trash. Like, I was like, oh, he came up with the. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah.
Mhm.
I think it's
wish-
old enough to spoil now, but that's okay.
Okay, how he came up with the Creed sign? He literally just drew the figure in the sand,
Mhm.
and his wife like just left him. I was like, dude, what?
Yeah, that's another part I didn't
It's
understand.
just-
And I
this is
like
so
the character of the
dumb.
wife.
I don't think they
No
left.
effort.
No,
of, like the
so
origin
they just
story.
went there. I didn't think it was that terrible. I think they went
No.
their separate ways, knowing that they had different objectives that they wanted to complete.
But like the whole point of the story was the origin of the Creed.
Mhm.
Yeah,
was
so
like
that's
the dumbest
so the-
explanation. Like
So
was,
it was
I think
so
the
dumb.
the idea was that they're now giving them like they full 100% giving themselves to the creed. To do that, they had to go their separate ways.
Yeah,
you
but
know, they
this is
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed. That's not. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think
I think-
Odyssey.
I think
people
that's
like
what I
that 'cause
like
the story
about-
was better. That's why.
Yeah, what I like about Odyssey is that it doesn't feel like they're not talking about the Creed or anything, at least to the point that I've gotten so far yet. So yeah, and there's a lot more variety to what you can do in the game. So there's always something to, like, that one more thing you were talking about with Palworld. That's what I feel with Odyssey. With
Mhm.
Origins, for me, it just felt like, oh, when is this gonna end? Unfortunately, that was just my experience.
Dude, that was me for the Odyssey. Like I started Odyssey and I got like, I don't know, maybe like 30-40% of the way through, and I was like, this is so boring. I'm over it.
Mm.
And I
Wait,
stopped.
What island did you get to? What Greek island did you get to? Did you
I
get to
don't even
Athens or
remember.
was it past Athens?
I think I passed Athens.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was like, I just got bored. I just saw like the amount of stuff that I need to do and like the story branching, and it's like, oh, this is gonna take a while. All right, I got other
If you
things
think
to do.
if you think that feels long, Valhalla feels even longer.
I know. I didn't even
Valhalla's
bother. I didn't even
atrocious.
bother with Valhalla. I was
People spend
when I heard that it's
hours.
like way bigger than Odyssey. I was like, yeah, no, sorry.
hell no.
Mhm. Yeah, that's part of the retirement backlog for me. So okay, got that out of the way. Ghost Recon Wildlands only because they finally released a current gen upgrade for the PS4 version, because
Heard
that was
about
where I
that.
Isn't
got
that the
first got
one
game.
that they
I heard
tried the
about that.
crypto thing? The
that's
NFTs thing.
Breakpoint. That's Breakpoint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one after that. Wildlands actually is a good, like, I feel like it's a really good open world and Ghost Recon game. Breakpoint feels like a good Ghost Recon game, but not a good open world game at all. Because the world itself in Breakpoint, you're in this one island, and it's just not fun to travel through. Whereas in Wildlands, it's an actual country. You're in Bolivia. Well, it may not be 1-to-1. In fact, the Bolivian government was like, I think they tried to sue Ubisoft for that or something. I don't know. They had something negative to say about the game. But there's a lot more variety, I feel, I just feel like Wildlands is the better game when you look at both the games together. I guess, but maybe the only good point Breakpoint has John Bernthal. If that's what you're into, go ahead.
I was
But
so sad when I found out he was Super Zayo the other day.
he's not super.
Yeah, he's super, bro.
Super?
He invited. Sorry, side note. I found this after watching Spider-Man and then the Odyssey, and then my sister and my were like, "Yeah, like he's Super Zayo." I was like, "What are you talking about?" I looked it up. He invites IDF to his podcast.
This was on
Praises-
October 7th.
Oh my
yeah.
god!
After, and this was because he did it before and especially after October 7th, and
But I
praises
thought he
them.
took
and
those
also-
episodes down.
Did he?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I hope so, because I don't care for Hollywood. He's only the actor I like. I'm like, this doesn't make sense for the Punisher character
Mm-hmm.
that he's played on Netflix. And then I don't know, it just was weird.
Mhm.
But if he had changed of heart, I hope so. But
Yeah.
sorry, but
No, that's what I heard, that he took the episode down, and he's actually said some, like, it's not, while it may not be to the level of like Liam
he
Cunningham,
didn't say the
or-
Shahada. Damn,
like he didn't
okay.
say the Shahada, which I heard Giancarlo Esposito did, like on his recent trip to Saudi Arabia.
Who?
The guy that plays Gustavo Gus from Breaking Bad.
I didn't watch. Oh, I didn't like Breaking Bad. I couldn't finish. I couldn't.
You
Okay,
what?
we're- Okay,
Oh, but hey,
let's. Okay, we're at,
Just
we're at
gonna-
the
we're
40-minute
gonna-
mark
like,
as
I
we're
was- I
recording.
can't-
We don't
I
have
can't
time
do
to
this
get.
right now.
Save it.
Okay,
I'm too tired for this,
yeah.
Mohammad.
Let's
Like,
save
what
that
do
for another. Okay, that is going to be another episode on its entirety. I
tried twice. Okay, I tried twice. Go ahead.
Try again.
No. Anyways,
I'll watch it with you, bro.
Was it Ghost Recon?
Okay, Ghost Recon, yeah, Wildlands. So, it's a fun game to play through. Most of the story exposition, you're not stopped. Like, the cutscenes that are there feel minimal compared to Breakpoint, and most of the story exposition you're getting is like through the radio as you're traveling the
Okay.
world. And like, let's say while you're traveling, and there's like you get into a firefight. He just says, "Okay, Bowman, hold on. You finished the firefight. All right, sorry about that, Bowman. What were you saying?" So I like that. This was before Spider-Man did it. So
Okay.
so yeah, and the whole game is just fun for me to play. You could have up to 4-player co-op with it. The AI is decent for what they're there for.
I remember playing one of them. I think it was Wildlands. I think it was like a trial, or they had a free weekend or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, they
a
have a
long time
trial
ago.
for it. Yeah, but it's
I
a
played
fun
it. It was
game.
like, it's kind of like a Far Cry, right? Kind of.
Like a Far Cry, but a lot more stealth. Like, you were
Okay.
really rewarded for stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's especially when you're having like a team of 4 people working together to infiltrate stealthily, it's a lot of fun.
Okay.
When you're playing with the right type of people. So yeah, and
Leroy Jenkins.
as long as that would ruin it for me. At the end, they also released a new expansion to it that's free.
That's
like,
what I
there's some
heard,
added
yeah.
content to it. So I since I'm playing on my PS5 and I don't have a save game, I just start. I had to start over. I had no choice. So, and it's a fun game for me to play, and it's also another. I can almost turn my brain off and
Yes.
yeah, enjoy it that way. The main game I really do want to get into talking about is this game called Terra Tech Legion. Have any of you guys heard of it?
I saw you play it, and I heard about it on a podcast the other day.
It is way more fun than I thought it would be.
It's kind of like Vampire Survivors, right?
It's basically
idea?
Vampire Survivors, but with tanks.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and it's in a sci-fi setting. I love it. So the way you get your upgrades.
How have I not heard of this game? This
game,
sounds
oh my God,
exactly what I want to play.
So it doesn't run
What?
the best on the Steam Deck just because it's a graphically more intense game.
That's fine.
But I don't care. Like, I set my FPS limit down to like 40, and if I'm playing on battery, the thing lasts only maybe, like, if I'm lucky, if it gets to 2 hours. But it's a lot of fun, especially because the upgrades that you get, because in Vampire Survivors, it's like a slot machine style. In this, you get random upgrades, sure, but then as you level up, you get this drop pod, and you get into the drop pod, and that's where you apply your upgrades to the tank. So you're literally building it out in a system that's better than how you built your gummy ship in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm probably not doing it justice with my words, but just watch a video, watch someone play it. Abdul, it's on the Steam family if you want to check it out.
No, I'm buying my own thing.
Sure, go ahead.
You waiting?
Sure. Go ahead, yeah. But yeah, I've been having so much fun with that game, and the kids love watching me play it. It's a game I feel is safe enough for the kids to watch me play. And as you just like Vampire Survivors, I think it only has up to 4 characters, but it's only $10, so I'm not expecting too much content in there right now. They might add more content later, but it is such a fun game. If you like Vampire Survivors, if you like tanks, yeah, just definitely give this game a try. If you're buying this on Steam, uh, and you're on the fence about it, buy it and play it anyway. And if you don't like it, just make sure to refund it within the 2-hour mark. Because what's funny was with Terra Tech Legion, I bought 3 other games, or 2 other. No, it was 3 other games, and I refunded all of them, even though they were like $2 or $3. I just felt like right now, I just don't feel like I can justify spending any money on video games with how much I already own, if it doesn't like really wow me. And that's what Terra Tech Legion did. I love that game so much.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. So, actually, I think there is a demo for the game. If you're on the
there
if you're
is.
on the
I'm
fence
looking at
about
the
it.
Steam page right now. You can download a demo.
Perfect. Well, there you go. That's your solution right there. I guess that's it for what we've been playing. Any depressing news y'all want to get into?
I don't know if we need to talk
Not
about
really.
news. I feel
don't
like
think
it's just
so.
so depressing.
It's the same.
Just
It's the same talk.
layoffs
we're not gonna see
everywhere
anything
and-
different.
yeah.
PlayStation
It's-
going all digital.
I mean,
Grand
it
Theft
was
Auto being
inevitable.
$100.
It was inevitable at that point. It was just sooner than I expected, but
hmm
it's inevitable. That's why I've always been collecting. That's why the internet is the internet. There's always checks and balances. People find a way to create mods, create games. Indie games have a space, backing up our games, stuff like that. It'll always be around. We're living in a cyberpunk dystopic world, my friends.
Most
Anyways,
definitely.
so the way like how you slander Kingdom Hearts, I'm gonna slander Breaking Bad. I'm just gonna say it. That's all.
Oh man, we're gonna do this right now.
I feel like I need to resend my invitation to play Minecraft with you. But
How about we play and we take it out on the field over there, bro? Build an arena and fight it out.
Oh man, cannot believe this.
But we could talk about. I mentioned to you guys I built my own Steam machine.
Yeah.
I got the invitation to
Yeah.
buy, and I can't believe I didn't buy it. Like that was the first time in years I didn't buy.
Oh, so you actually didn't? Well, okay.
I didn't buy
That's
it. I
surprising.
didn't
Man,
buy the
you
Steam
got the
machine.
invitation? I didn't get it.
I got it probably like 5 days after launch.
Yeah, I'm on the wait
couldn't
list.
do
Still.
it because I'm like, dude, I want Steam Frame more than this. I just couldn't justify it. I'm like, I would have probably just used it for an emulation setup, but even then I was like, dude, I can't justify like $1,000 just for this. Like I feel like I needed a little bit more, or I needed to be a cheaper option. So I converted that emulation PC that I built into a Bazite setup. I didn't go SteamOS. I dual booted with Windows and Bazite because I wanted the option to dual boot. Because some games won't run Linux.
It won't run, yeah.
Like I want to take this PC. Like I don't know if I go to stay at my in-laws or go to my family. If I want to play something that's not Linux based
or a LAN game night.
Something. I did put an AMD GPU in there, so I spent way less I would have spent on a Steam machine. So I got something out of that. I haven't had an AMD GPU since I had a laptop from 2008. Yeah.
Wow. 2008.
So yeah. So I've had AMD CPUs, but not a GPU. Bazite, amazing. I need to mess around with a little bit more. Super smooth. I see why people bounce from Windows. I always do. I had Ubuntu like probably 4 years ago for a little bit, and I didn't do anything with it. But now like I'm messing with Bazite, doing the whole SteamOS setup. I tried setting up Steam Link to my TV, even though my router is super high powered and I hardwired everything. I don't know what it is. It's not working well. I got to figure it out. because I was trying to string from my room to my TV, so I don't to solve that solution of having an option out there. I just don't think it's an option. But yeah, dude, it's
you can't
awesome.
carry it out there because I know you wanted to make it portable.
The thing is, it's like there's not enough space, and then my wife's like, could put it back in the room, and my son would press the button, and it's just too much.
Mount
to
it
go
on your
back and
wall.
forth. Huh?
Centerpiece mounted on the
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah, but that defeats the whole portability.
Yeah, you're better off passing a new bill in Congress and Senate than convincing my wife for me to do that. What's it called? Yeah, I think it's pretty cool, man. I think it's definitely a way to go. I know Valve knew this was going to happen anyways. And the fact that SteamOS is going to get NVIDIA support for GPUs as well is a huge win. But the thing is, I don't think the support will be as good as AMD because AMD's been so ingrained with Linux because of the community. But I think it's a good step forward. It's really up to NVIDIA if they want to play ball. But yeah, I think Bazai and SteamOS are amazing setups to put on PCs. If you could dual boot it too, it's amazing.
So let me ask you something about the dual booting.
Go ahead.
How much of the Linux partition is accessible when you're in Windows? Have you tried that out at all? Like, can you actually use Bazai to install Steam games and use your Windows partition to play those games?
Oh, I see what you're saying. You know, I didn't test that out. I didn't mess with
because
I don't think
you shouldn't. You should not be able to.
I don't think because it doesn't show up. But I don't know if that will be something. I don't think, even if you could, I think you'd run into so many issues. So it's better to keep it separate. I installed Linux on a whole separate drive to avoid any other issues as well. Its setup's really easy. I found a YouTube tutorial. It just took me a little bit, some things to figure out. But it's super simple. Yeah, it auto set up itself where like Linux is the default to boot. So I always boot into Linux right away.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's really cool. I use the Xbox controller. I was like, let me see how it feels like if you don't have a Steam controller. Works perfectly fine. Perfectly fine, no issues. So yeah, I'm happy with it.
I think I'm gonna stick to if I need to have that sort of operating system on a TV. I think I'll stick to just docking my Steam Deck.
I mean, that's essentially what it is.
It's a more powerful Steam Deck, basically.
That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, the power between my PC and my Steam Deck is, my PC's, I guess, somewhat marginally more powerful. That's why I couldn't justify purchasing a Steam machine at all, because it would only be marginally more powerful than the PC that I currently own. I'd be better off just spending a fraction of that money, getting a new GPU, and just putting that in there, and I'd be a little bottlenecked by the current CPU that I have, but at least graphically I could still, because I only have a ultra wide 1080p monitor. I'm just gonna stick 1080p. I'm not gonna do 1440 or 4K.
If anyone wants a pre-built PC, okay, Costco has a stupid one. I don't know if you guys saw the MSI.
I think I saw that. It's like $899.
No,
no, for $2,600 as a 5080 and an AMD X, like top of the. It was 32 gigs of RAM. Like, it's a lot. I don't know how they price it, and it's MSI built, so it's not like crappy or anything. So anyone out there listening or anyone wants to decide, I know it's still a lot, but 26 for that, because the 5070 Ti, there's a whole other tangent, they're not good. It's not worth going 5070 like for the price. But if you have to, you have to, whatever. They do have options for the 5070, I think for $2,000 by iBuyPower, and then a 5070 Ti, I think it's like $2,400 from a different, I forgot which other brand.
Even that price is crazy, bro.
But relative to everything else,
I know
you're spending way less.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's still
I know.
insane.
But like it's MSI built, which out of all the brands out there, MSI has its crap, but the best quality I've ever had on any components is always MSI. That's just my experience, my personal opinion. But again,
and we all know his personal opinion can be wrong.
So is yours. Yours worse than mine. But
no, it's not. It's great.
We didn't open this can of worms, but
Star Citizen is not a real game.
It is a real game. It's life. That's how we're gonna end up,
one of the greatest shows out there.
Bro, listen, I'm trying to think about the future. You guys send out drugs out here with Breaking Bad in the desert in a Pontiac SUV. Yeah, so that's just that I felt like that was a pretty good price for $2,600, especially with the prices of RAM and storage. So
Yeah. I mean, 32 gigs is already like $1,000 almost. So
yeah, but yeah, it's just weird to like, even though I have the Steam OS set up for this TV, and I'm looking at my PC right here. Sometimes I'm just like, I'd rather have that. It just feels better than just picking up a mouse, going through Windows. Like, even though this is like super lazy, it's so quick on that, and it's just so nice. Like, I just want it on a couch though. That's the only thing missing. But yeah,
Yeah, it's about as close as it gets to the console experience on PC.
yeah, it's
you still have to manually like turn it on though, right? You can't just like press the play button and it'll
I see it. To
automatically
me, it
turn
doesn't
on.
bother me. I wish I could, but I could sacrifice that than spending $1,000 on an underpowered box right now.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the only issue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the only
like
issue.
I mean,
I'm sure.
yeah.
I feel like someone's gonna solve it. Someone in the open source community is gonna like rip that.
There
on Steam
are
Deck.
people come up with different stuff. I'm like, to me, it's too much
And-
effort, too much
Yeah,
to do that. I'll walk up to my PC, press the power button, get an ice cream sandwich. I deserve it because I walked up to my PC and pressed the power button.
there you go.
Or a
Now we're
Mountain
friends
Dew
again.
or something, or pizza, something. Yeah, I deserve it.
G Fuel.
No, dude, that's some Gen Z stuff. Never had that yet.
I haven't had it either.
Yeah,
Monster. I guess.
Mountain Dew,
Yeah.
baby, Mountain Dew.
Monsters. That's what.
Monsters, Mountain Dew.
Red Bulls.
I tried
Bulls.
Monster once. I didn't like it at all. Red Bull. It was Red Bull and Celsius.
Red Bulls,
for
I
me.
want to keep it light. You know, I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
These are like my daily. Like, there's like barely any caffeine. It's just sparkling water. It tastes like blue raz. That's what it is.
How much
not even
caffeine is in
anything.
those?
70 mil. Like, that's nothing. Dude, like,
Okay. That's nothing
I
for
drink
because
I
I just
like,
drink
so much
diet
caffeine.
soda. That's
I drink so much
diet soda.
caffeine. Nothing does to me. Like, I really
okay.
wish it did something.
Yeah. No, 70 mils
Same.
would actually
Caffeine
not
has
be
zero
bad for me.
effect.
I'll go to sleep.
Yeah.
On this podcast, I drank a coffee with an espresso shot and this, and I'm about to go to sleep.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's what's up.
Well, maybe let's all go ahead and go to sleep then and call this episode here. Yeah, because I don't think we'll have enough time to dive into why Mohammad has bad opinions and wrong opinions about TV shows and whatnot. But that's okay. We'll save that for
And
another
games.
episode.
Hey, Dusk Fate came out, bro. That's the new Kingdom Hearts.
Nobody cares.
So, yeah, I'm sorry. I just
We talked about this before, but anyways.
Did we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess we did. Yeah, I think we're all just tired. Let's go ahead and call it here. So, viewers, listeners, thank you all so much for joining us on this episode. If you haven't already done so, follow us on our socials. Look for the links in the descriptions below. And inshallah, we will catch you all on the next episode. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Alaikum salam.